From the CISO series, it's Cybersecurity Headlines.
These are the cybersecurity headlines for Thursday, July 3rd, 2025. I'm Rich Straffolino. Student data lost in Columbia University hack. Bloomberg sources say a cyber attack against the prominent university in June was able to exfiltrate student application data from at least as far back as 2019. A source reviewing a subset of the data found over 2.5 million applications that included names, student ID numbers, citizenship information, and application decisions. The alleged threat actor contacted Bloomberg, claiming they obtained roughly 460 gigabytes of data, including financial aid packages and 1.8 million social security numbers. They claimed the attack was politically motivated, seeking to find evidence that Columbia maintained admission practices barred by the Supreme Court in 2023. German hunger relief charity hit by ransomware. In a search to the answer of the age-old question, how low can you go, the Resida ransomware group has targeted Welthungerhilfe, one of Germany's largest hunger relief charities. They're demanding over $2 million, stealing food literally from the mouths of the hungry. WHH has refused to pay, shut down impacted systems, and brought in cybersecurity experts to help with recovery. Aid operations continue uninterrupted, and there's no current evidence donor data was compromised. The same group has previously attacked hospitals and disability nonprofits, continuing a deliberate pattern of exploiting those who serve the most vulnerable. Qantas contact center breached. The Australian airline disclosed it first detected unusual network activity on June 30th. An initial investigation found that the threat actors gained access through a third-party customer service platform, obtaining customer names, email addresses, and frequent flyer numbers. Qantas didn't specify the number of impacted customers, but local media reports that the figure could be as high as 6 million people. The airline has said the attack did not impact operations and that no financial or passport information was accessed. WordPress plugin flaw opens the door to site takeover. The Forminator Forms plugin is active on over 600,000 WordPress sites, offering a drag-and-drop visual builder for form-based content. But security researcher Fat Rio Blue Rock, that's the name folks, discovered a flaw in how the plugin handles input validation, which didn't check if those fields are supposed to handle files. This could be exploited to insert an uploaded file with a custom path that points to a system file, something like wp-config.php. Forminator is often configured to auto-delete old submissions, which could then delete that core file, defaulting back to a setup stage where an attacker could start a takeover attempt. After contacting the developers, a patch was released on June 30th, but since its release, only about a third of installs have downloaded it. And now, a huge thanks to our sponsor, Palo Alto Networks. You're moving fast in the cloud, and so are attackers. But while SecOps and cloud security teams are working in silos, attackers are exploiting the gaps between them. Cortex Cloud by Palo Alto Networks bridges this divide, unifying teams and stopping attacks with real-time cloud security that includes AI-powered protection, detection, and automated response capabilities. Threats are stopped in minutes instead of days, and teams can finally protect cloud environments at the speed and scale of modern attacks. To learn more about how Cortex Cloud stops cloud attacks before they become breaches, visit paloaltonetworks.com/CDR. Arrests reign in Spain over data leak pain. Spanish police arrested 2 individuals in Las Palmas for alleged cybercriminal activity that obtained data on high-ranking state officials and journalists. Police described it as a serious threat to national security, with the 2 leaking samples of the data online as they attempted to sell it. One suspect is reported to be specialized around data exfiltration, while the other managed the sale of the data and obscured cryptocurrency transactions. Police raids also obtained electronic devices, and authorities hope this will lead to more co-conspirators or buyers of the data being arrested. Android SMS stealer hits Uzbekistan. Researchers at Group IB identified a novel SMS stealer dubbed Quiz Serial that infected almost 100,000 devices in the country. Quiz Serial spreads through Telegram channels, with threat actors posing as government agents trying to spread malicious apps like presidential support or financial assistance. Once installed, Quiz Serial harvests phone numbers, bank card numbers, SMS-based authentication, and SIM card information. Initially, researchers saw this data exfiltrated through Telegram bots, but newer variants use a gate server with HTTP post requests. The researchers note that Uzbekistan's payment system overwhelmingly depends on SMS for its primary authentication factor. French government impacted by Avanti hacks. The Avanti cloud service appliance vulnerabilities, the flaw that just keeps on giving. France's cybersecurity agency ANSSI issued a report finding that a campaign used these vulnerabilities to target organizations from governmental, telecommunications, media, finance, and transport sectors. ANSSI said the attacks were linked to the threat actor Hoken, described by Mandiant as UNC 5174, believed to be a contractor for China's Ministry of State Security. The agency acknowledged the attacks were designed to exfiltrate data that the group could sell to state intelligence agencies. Begun, the cloned crypto wallet wars have. Hackers uploaded over 40 cloned crypto wallet extensions to the Firefox add-on store, mimicking trusted tools like MetaMask and Coinbase. The extensions appear legitimate, but contained hidden code that captured users' recovery phrases, allowing attackers to drain funds. One victim reported losing over $4,000. The listings used faked 5-star reviews to boost credibility. Mozilla has since implemented a system to flag and manually review suspicious crypto add-ons, but many of the malicious clones remained live for weeks. Organizations don't have time to do in-depth vetting on every third party. This leaves them turning to better-than-nothing security rating vendors. These might be fine for liability, but do these vendors actually help improve your understanding of third-party risk? That's what we try to figure out on this week's episode of Defense in Depth. Look for the episode, What's the Most Efficient Way to Rate Third-Party Vendors, wherever you get your podcasts, or head on over to CISOseries.com. And if you have some thoughts on the news from today or just about the show in general, reach out to us, feedback@CISOseries.com. We would love to hear from you. Reporting from the CISO Series, I'm Rich Straffolino, reminding you to have a super sparkly day.
Cybersecurity headlines are available every weekday. Head to CISOseries.com for the full stories behind the headlines.